gosh, the last part. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't let this be. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please but I'm asking you to subscribe and comment down below that you're a new subby. If you are a returning subscriber, then you know I love you and I'll always do. Let's get right into the video. As you can see from the title below, I got a tarot past tense. I'm getting a tarot card reading in a bit. You know, your mediums, your mentalists, your psychics, all those people that have to do with energy and chakras and horoscope signs and all of that stuff. But a tarot card reader uses cards to read your fate, to read your future, your past, your present, I guess in picking and randomly picking your card somehow. I don't know, they use that to read your life. It's all up to fate with what card is chosen. I'm guessing. I'm not really educated about this. I saw this from someone tweeted about it from Botswana that they got a tarot card reading online, and I was like, wow, DM me, I'm quite interested. And I talked to the person over Twitter. I made arrangements, made my appointment, paid beforehand. He charges $1 a minute, so I asked for 10 minutes. That's $10. It's around 128 pula since the pula is down. Yeah, I'm quite scared and nervous because I really don't know what to expect. She asked for my name, my date of birth, the big 3, and my Venus sign. I'm not an energy chakra hand, so I'm not a horoscope hand. Like, I don't know what she was talking about. But yeah, I just sent in those right now, and I'm waiting for her to call me on FaceTime. I was very skeptical. Why is this on top of like, I hope she's not a scam, because I need 128 pula in this economy, darling. Also, yeah, I asked for permission to film this for my YouTube, and I asked if she'd be comfortable with that. She's like, go ahead. I actually encourage people to like take notes and sometimes film themselves so that they can go over what we talked about, and I guess maybe meditate on whatever I told you and work on it or whatever. So yeah, really hope the chakras align. They actually tell me like it's not some nonsense, because girl, I look pretty, don't I? Hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm fine.
Doing good?
Yes.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
booking.
you. You're welcome.
So I'm gonna get right into it because we only have 10 minutes, and I want to get out as much information as possible. You said that you wanted to just know about your career and your love life,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And what's the concern?
About my career.
Yeah.
Particularly, I don't know if I'm aligned with the career path I've chosen. Yeah.
Yeah, because I already felt like you needed like some sort of inspiration or something like that.
Yeah.
But I just knew there was like so like a new inspiration. Yeah, I started to see a bit of a disconnect right now as far as your career goes. But I feel like underneath the surface there is something that you do
Okay.
you do passionately love.
All right.
But what I do see between what's going on now is that what you're currently feeling right now is that it's not fulfilling you the way you would like it to.
Yeah.
Especially financially, I feel like it's not doing much for you, and it's not making you feel like you're doing what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And so that needs to be cut. Like that needs to, in my opinion, that needs to be rebirthed. And there's something that you do know that you're passionate about, but that you haven't really explored, or that you haven't invested in some way.
Okay.
So I would let the guard down. I would let your guard down a little bit, and I would connect to, like, without ego, without any of that. Like, if you could just have it your way.
Okay.
Okay, like, what is it that you really love to do? Start thinking about that. What is it that actually makes you feel good? But I just see that you already kind of know.
Yeah.
You already kind of know that you're gonna have like this little passion going for something.
Yeah.
But for some reason you're holding it here and you're not really putting it out.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it could be within what you're doing now. Maybe you feel like you're not doing enough in some way. But there's like, it's because you have like ideas and certain creative things that are probably very unique that you've been looking at doing and haven't really been putting it out. But yeah. I just see resistance. Yeah.
So what obstacles are there that I need to remove in order to like align with what's right for me?
I don't think it's necessarily any obstacles. I think it's just about nurturing yourself and your needs and what truly makes you happy. Because at the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I feel like once you start filling up your own cup a little bit more and really devoting to your own needs, this is when you're going to get a good sense of security in what it is that you need to do, and you're going to get this idea of what it is that needs to be done. But you really have to let the guard down a little bit to be able to see, what it really is that you're passionate about, or what needs to be released. But it's there. It's there.
All right. Do you think with the career path that I already have, do you think I could I can secure a job even if it's not financially fulfilling, like you said? Do you think I could secure a job with the career path that I still have?
With the one that you currently still have?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. Because we have the Death and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't think so. But it could in some way align with what you're currently doing, or you could still somehow incorporate it. We have the Death card 2 times. So, because it's at the bottom of my other deck. So I don't know. I wouldn't recommend, like, if you are going to stay in it temporarily, that's fine. But, like, I feel like in the long haul, it's really going to keep you in the Five of Pentacles reverse energy.
Okay.
So,
I was looking in being more of a YouTuber and being in the creative space. Do you think that's good for me?
creating a creative space?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I think you really need to be vulnerable with yourself right now. And I think you just need to let your ideas go wild, and just think about whatever it is that you want to do and putting yourself in the right alignment to create it. So yeah, I would definitely particularly nurture yourself right now and not really worry about the outcome yet or what exactly is that you're going to be doing, because there's something underneath that's like waiting to come up. And you've always been passionate about it, but I think it's somewhere suppressed in here. I think it's somewhere guarded in your heart. So you're really going to have to nurture yourself. You're really going to have to think about what's going to fulfill you and be vulnerable with yourself enough to get the right answers and get the clarity that you need.
Okay.
And when you do that, you're going to know exactly what to do next. You're going to get that idea. It's going to hit you.
All right. On the topic of love, can we move on to that? Okay.
When it comes to love, you definitely need to give your headspace a break. I feel like you kind of need to calm down on thinking about something or someone in particular, because there is something that you do need to move on from here, some sort of experience and connection that you did go through.
Yeah.
And I think it is kind of time to start creating what it is you truly want for yourself. And I think part of that is doing what you need to do for your career too, because you still got to get vulnerable with yourself in those ways. Okay. Yeah, because we have the King of Swords in the reverse. And so I feel like in a way this person kind of did you dirty, kind of on the sly a little bit. And unfortunately, like I don't see it coming back up. I see the energy of starting something new and something more fulfilling, something that's really going to bring you life. And not drive you crazy up here. You know?
Yeah.
Because I do feel that. I do feel the pain in the heart right now. So, and also the throat chakra is acting up. So I know that there's things that you wish that you could say or want to say. But I do think it's time to start creating something new for yourself.
Okay.
Because you are worthy of so much more. And you need to start thinking about what exactly those things are. Getting vulnerable with yourself and letting, all this creativity flow out of you right now.
Yeah.
I think is what you should be focused on.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Do I need to do anything to focus on healing from my pain?
Definitely meditation, rest. If you need to cry it out when you need to. And then rest afterwards. If you feel yourself getting low, I always suggest that people, either start turning on music or, just cleansing themselves with sage or whatever it is that they have, crystals, to really lighten the energy in the room so you don't get, suppressed into anything or, into battle with your mind with anything. So just uplifting the energy, changing the energy when things come up, certain things come up, and just focusing yourself on what it is that you want for yourself.
Okay.
Just kind of being like stubborn to your own ego and your own mind,
Okay.
You're probably gonna, be at war with yourself, but you gotta, make sure you dedicate yourself to uplifting the moments, but also pay attention to the emotions when they do arise.
Okay. I think
because we can't just let the emotions come out and then we just move on.
Yeah.
You have to let the emotions come out. You need to feel what you need to feel, whether that's anger, sadness, pain, whatever, get it out. And then you need to uplift the energy immediately so that you don't get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
And then you'll start to feel better along the way. You'll start to get a lot more clarity along the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I think my 10 minutes is done. But thank you so much.
Booking with me. Yeah, and just keep me updated. Just let me know what's going on. Do you know your sun, moon, and rising, or you don't know it yet?
I don't know.
You know? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you are Scorpio sun, I know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, just hit me up whenever. I'm here. Just make sure you stay following me because I post the daily messages.
Okay.
And I go hard on Scorpio sometimes.
But thank
Alright,
you
we'll
so
talk
much.
soon.
Alright, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I am quite bruised at this point. Let me just stop recording. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. No, honey, you can't let this be. Last part really hit me. First part, I didn't expect that news. I was expecting something more different, like more positive, but she said the death card came up twice. So I've always felt like my career path isn't it. I've always been like a creative at heart. Like, oh yeah. And YouTube was like my escape. It was really my escape, and there's a lot more. I used to write a lot. I used to have a blog. I used to do script writing, like when I was young. I used to do script writing. Like, there's always been that energy of creativity in my head. It's just that I've always had like self-doubt. I was always not true to myself. I always thought that. Also photography, guys, I used to love or want to be in that space, in that industry, but then in Botswana there was this trend that was going on. Everybody was becoming a photographer, so I just left it. I think that did not do good for me because maybe right now I could be far. But yeah, on top of that, I've always wanted to be a videographer. Like, I've always wanted to be such like a media student, but you know, I always told myself that I will finish with my degree first and then start venturing in what I want to do. I actually left out a question I wanted to ask her. I wanted to ask her about like my side hustles. I have a lot of businesses on the side, and things that I want to develop and invest in, and I really wanted to know if that would go well for me. It's going well for me in my pocket, but is it really for me? Sometimes you'll say why later, and that's really not for you. They drain and exhaust you. I think she hit the nail, because I've always been very doubtful of my career path. I'm a science student. I'm sorry if anybody doesn't know, I'm a science student. I do mostly lab work. Yeah, I'm much more of a microbiologist. I did a little bit of chemistry there, but I'm not a major in it. But yeah, this was supposed to be my last semester, but you know, the Rona caught up, and I was really excited. I was like, once I'm done with my semester, I might just create and try to be myself in the creative industry, and let's see how it'll go through. I want to advise like first year students, do what you want to do, because that one mistake, like, you could always redo it, but it's gonna determine your future. And do what you want to do. Like, I did science because my mom wanted me to do science. She wanted me to be a doctor. Look at me now, I'm not a doctor. But yeah, guys, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's your life. It is really your life. Your parents won't be there crying at 2 a.m. because you can't get any content in your mind. Nothing is registering when you're studying. They won't be there with you when you're crying, my nigga. But with the last thing she mentioned about love, yeah, I felt like I was I feel like I am over what situation I was in. But there's always, my heart has always felt like at the very, very bottom of my heart, there's still that rock that's staying there. That's just like, yo, baby, release me. But it's just there in my heart. Understand? It's just like, you are hurt, sis. Like, you're really hurt. There goes the tears. Are you chopping onions here? Everything was on point. I was actually when she was like, your throat choke, I think your throat, whatever, like my throat was acting up right at that moment. I actually convinced myself I'm over it, I'm fine, like let's move on. I was dating other people, it was fun, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am fine, I've healed. But girl, those 2 a.m. thoughts, when thoughts just come wavering in and you cry. I don't know, man. I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Also, one question I wanted to ask is, what am I doing wrong? Because the same thing keeps happening to me. What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me as a person? I keep asking myself the same question. What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Anyway, there's a lot I could say. Let's just leave it right here. If you want to have your own tarot reading, you can DM her on Twitter. I don't know if she has other social media or she has a professional email. I think she does. I'll link it down below. DM her on Twitter. I'm sure she's also on Instagram. And talk to her, you guys. That really was a good reminder. It was really a good reminder. And you know, my verse of the video is, thanks for watching. Bye. I love you. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers.